This nigga watching. This nigga watching Juice, I mean beef, You better get his stupid ass.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL
Tone, I'm
brings
gonna
us
beat the
to
fuck
our
out your ass.
nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Washington Commanders. The veteran Joey Sly set to get us started, and we are underway in our nation's capital.
I'm gonna beat your ass up.
And we will not.
Can't heard these black jerseys, okay. Whoop a nigga in style, okay?
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into
I ain't them niggas, bro. I don't run my shit like that, bro.
And make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
You hurt? You over there for no reason.
From the 27, Herbert. Got an open man.
That nigga over there for no reason, Tom.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. In motion comes the tight end left. On 2nd down, Eckler. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz.
Man, shut your stupid ass up, nigga. What? You sound dumb, nigga.
Freed up the D lineman to make the
The
play.
fuck?
Williams, the man in motion left.
It's always a doodle ass nigga like you talking. Bitch doodle.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert.
Bitch doodle. Bitch doodle.
It's caught.
You doodle.
The 25.
You doodle, man.
Down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
You doodle, man.
We're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Shut your 1980 ass up, nigga.
And they'll send Williams in motion right.
Shut your 1980 ass up, nigga.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. Throw left side is hauled in by Palmer. And
what you come out here for, nigga?
The 17-yard line.
What you come out here for, nigga?
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Herbert trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Bobby McCain. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
A bit of an opening there on the 1st down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Once more, Gibson. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they're in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now they'll throw it. Wentz. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
What the fuck is you doing, dude?
Chargers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Fuck your white ass doing, man.
Interceptions here early on in this
scary as a hoe.
Maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense.
I don't lose a scary nigga now.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching the bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control?
In 7. Here's Herbert. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. He's got room.
It's too slow.
And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
Bitch, are too slow.
We're scoreless after 1. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. This is caught. Touchdown.
You lost, nigga. You doo-doo, Tone. Your name Tone, nigga. Look, no nigga name Tone, nigga. Fuck out of here. Tone. Yo ass doo-doo.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now
you doo-doo.
a 7-0 game.
You gonna stay at 0 the whole game? Your offense doo-doo.
The kickoff unit
that run game ain't gonna save you. I'm trying to tell you, that bitch Gibson gonna be eating dirt all game.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
Where you going, goofy ass boy?
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Tell him, where you going? Better run that ball, dude. I heard bullshitting.
They threw an interception.
Better run that ball, dude.
Wound up leading to a touchdown.
You heard bullshitting.
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others.
That nigga heard bullshitting, y'all.
Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
82.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Thank you.
So rare to see any quarterback toss.
Man, get your ass off the game, man.
Regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive.
Get him out of here, kid.
This defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Talk about ain't shit changed. Bitch, I can't tell. Fuck you talking about ain't nothing changed,
man.
man.
First down, Eckler. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
Oh, you just brought me gifts, nigga.
It was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back.
Brought me hella gifts, man. That's all.
Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Oh, defense is doo-doo, bro.
To throw on 2nd and 6.
That big defense, doo-doo. Oh, trying to mouse that boy.
Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good advantage of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Back to throw here, Herbert. Got a man, it's complete, it's Palmer.
Man, you gonna get enough of that weak ass zone, man. He gonna get enough of that weak ass zone, mama.
Facing zone coverage, if he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme. Get a little bit.
Oh my God, man! This nigga, you keep letting my boy drop the ball. Okay.
They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
To the air again.
He's asleep.
He's got
his ass out there asleep. Curl better get his stupid ass. Nigga, you the one was on that nigga. That's why I threw it. Nigga, your scary ass was on him. No, you wasn't finna do shit.
Extra point right down the
you was the last line of defense, bitch, out there standing flat-footed. Tone, this shit done. Over. I'm ready to play somebody else. Your ass sorry.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Yeah, but that's 14. I'm going to go 50 on this nigga. You do.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to break.
He's born 1980. He's too old, okay? He don't know how to play no fucking Madden. This ain't Sega, motherfucker.
Out there, set ready for this.
That nigga's born 1980. Fucking with me.
And it's been a
fucking with me. I heard 1980.
Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually.
You getting beat by you getting beat by a 1991 nigga. Fuck out here, nigga. Playing with me, nigga.
Not the one that you're throwing it to, or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the.
I'm playing a goddamn crack baby right now.
Putting the game in jeopardy.
After the incomplete pass here now.
I'm playing a motherfucking crack baby out here right now, okay?
Now Wentz.
Crazy as hell. When I can't do nothing else, they just throw that bitch up, mad and save me. You playing like a little white kid now. You playing like a little white kid. Now I'm finna walk your bitch ass down the whole 3 minutes.
Sly is up and good, and that'll make our score 14-7.
That nigga just threw that hoe up. Save me.
Joey Sly down, a kickoff after the touchdown.
Your ass is ruined.
And Carter deciding not to bring this one out.
And let his bitch ass be on the board. He deserves it.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just
fat boy, come chase me.
Execute. Other times,
come chase me, fat boy.
Adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways. But right now, you gotta like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He finds his target, Allen.
What you talking for, man?
Midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Another what?
There, 26 yards.
Talk about
nigga, you stop it. That shit never happen again. It's like that long ass touchdown. Yeah, that'll never happen again either.
Throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Dusty ass Commanders.
In the second quarter, 14-7.
Nigga, dodo.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The Commanders remaining here as we
You don't know what to do out. You don't know what to do out this motherfucker, girl. That whack ass defense.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
You ain't getting no more. How about that, nigga? Fuck out of here. Tell me what I'm gonna get, nigga. You ain't getting shit out. Nothing, nigga. That's what. You ain't getting no more nothing, nigga.
Williams, the man in motion left.
You ain't getting no more nothing, nigga. Come here, nigga. Come here, nigga.
The 25 now at the 24.
Bring your little stupid ass here, nigga.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
And Randy, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues,
What you think we on
ways
here?
to pick up key first downs and big runs.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Oh, this is a house call.
It's
a house call. He ain't on my level, man. He ain't on my level.
About a half to a full yard shy of
What y'all got me playing dude for?
42 yards now on the ground.
That's doo-doo.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends.
Yeah, you jumbo out here, nigga. Bring your bitch ass over there. What he calling out signs for, nigga? Stop playing with me, nigga. Walking down. Damn, you drunk all that.
And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the
You ain't finna do nothing. We ain't worried about you, nigga.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
What you gonna do with that one timeout? Fuck, nigga.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Man, you don't know nothing about no fucking football, man. Shut your stupid ass up, bro. Shut your stupid ass up.
In hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard
Sound crazy.
line.
His ass sound crazy as hell.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
On 2nd and 10, Wentz slings this deep from McLaurin. It got his man complete. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Wentz to the sideline on 4th down. Joey Sly is out there now for the Washington field goal. Sly able to...
I'm finna go score the whole other touchdown on your stupid ass.
So no problems at all.
Oh, shit.
Virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here.
To me, with no win,
This nigga dumb in the motherfucker.
dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
That nigga stupid as motherfucker. You did, nigga.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. "23 yards on the tuck and run. Now a timeout take. See.
I gotta be too, bro.
Herbert on on first down now. The 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the time. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And his kick here,
you can't do nothing to stop the boy. You're going to be playing from behind all game until there ain't no more time left, bro.
2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Shut up, nigga. Shut up, nigga.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Where y'all down 7 at? where you can't count for shit, nigga. I knew you couldn't read, but this nigga really can't count for a motherfucker. Come here. Where you going? Where you going, Troop?
Set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a
Madden just saving this shit.
Big mistake defensively.
Yeah,
Madden just saving the gas.
And the rules change downfield. That doesn't mean the same rules don't apply with the QB. Anything more than 1 step, they're going to throw a flag on you every time.
5 yards.
He's finna get her nut up.
On first down. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
We're gonna get down here and nut up, nigga.
Again here with Robinson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders have cut it back within a score.
Well, that's not gonna happen. Whatever you praying for ain't gonna happen.
Joey sliding out a kickoff after the touchdown.
There you go, kicking it like a hoe. There we go.
Pulls it in at the 13.
I got a kicky, he kicky like he hoe. Y'all see that kicky like he hoe? He kicking it like a hoe, y'all. You kicking it like a hoe, man. You winning 95% with the rest of the hoes.
The Charger drive about to get going. Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back and forth.
Don't worry about what I'm already doing. Nigga, stop it, nigga. Stop it,
Maybe
nigga.
they need at
Stop
least
it,
3
nigga.
here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does.
No, nigga, my play is developed. I ain't tripping about you.
Team, so what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that
Don't worry
the
about your
momentum stays in your camp.
run. We out of there.
Out of the gun, Eckler running.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, nigga.
And they're able to get this one across.
Fuck out of here, nigga. Oh, you fucking with out here, boy.
7 on 1st and 10. And the tight end goes in motion left.
Shut up, nigga.
On 1st and 10, Herbert.
Shut up, nigga.
And that's caught inside the 35.
You been going for it all game. Nigga, I just ain't threw it over there.
Before getting this inside the 30. So now
We out, nigga. Hold it up. Nigga, what are you waiting on?
inside the 30 now.
What are you waiting on? He's too slow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Fat ass lineman.
Way down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down.
Fat ass lineman. We better get his fat ass on somewhere, nigga.
Allen the man in motion.
Shoot his head.
Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't third down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
Second and 10. Here's Herbert once more. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. There he goes, left side. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the third quarter. But now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr. with his second touchdown of the night. And the Commanders
make it a game then.
First turnover on defense and converted into 6 points.
Well, let me come here and beat the shit out of you. Make it a game. We're at your house. Make it a game. Let me show you how you can take it right back off on a nigga.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. The Charger drive about to get going. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception. So we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. Play action. It's Herbert. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
I'm darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
This up to midfield. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. Now they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. The slot man in motion right. First down, and they stick with Eckler. Down at the 35, it'll be second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. They'll find Everett there, complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington 16. In motion left comes Williams. They'll try the right side with Eckler. just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. On 2nd and 9, Herbert. This caught left side by the tight end Parham. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Herbert now. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. So pass interference, the call there. Always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the second.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Austin Eckler, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chargers answer back with a touchdown of their own.
That's something you know, huh?
Take the lead here in the Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Wentz. He's going to sling this deep downfield. He's got a man complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump-off passes. This guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
They stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Gibson again. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, think of it like you win a typical boxing match. The person that's on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. That's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching, and there was another first down run right there.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Partner, you get about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
Get your ass off my TV, cuz. Good game, man.
And the Chargers have just about sewn up this football game. The Charger drive about to get going. They started on the ground with Eckler. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
We ain't worried about it.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. Slot man moves right. Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Now it's Herbert. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Good game, man. Good game, Tom. First nigga to get whooped on stream. Follow my YouTube, nigga. 3X, yeah. Get up, get wide. Get wide. Hey, get wide.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. The first down play, to be frank, nothing short of awful, and now they have to deal with second and very long.
Really matter. She ain't throwing ass back down to Washington, man.
So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup. EA Sports coverage of the
Bro, what
Football
the
League brings us to
fuck? Why you think I
legendary
want to hear this shit,
Lambeau
cuz?
Field in Green Bay. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Green Bay Packers.
Fucking weird ass PlayStation people, bro. Beat your ass for that shit. I kick it like a hoe. Hurry up.
Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Herbert going to go to the air right away. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. And even 20 yards and a first down on the game's very first play.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On first down, Justin Herbert. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. In motion right comes Allen. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
On 4th down, Herbert. And Allen's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On 2nd and 9, Herbert. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Now it's Herbert. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Touchdown! Josh Palmer, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Sliding out of the pocket. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes.
We do the same animation.
Well done. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Rodgers. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis. And the Chargers are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And he fires one in.
Bro, are you kidding?
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Allen, the man in motion right. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
In motion right comes Allen. They snap it to Herbert. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. One side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks it right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, he saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Rodgers now on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Rodgers going to throw. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Now a first down carry by Jones. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
2nd down, another shot for Jones. And a second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Crosby with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From the 10. The Charger drive about to get going. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
On 2nd and 9, Herbert. Out left, he's got it to Everett. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 4. Back to throw here, Herbert. A little short pass. This is Everett. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short. Blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Up the middle with Eckler. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now on 2nd and 13. Herbert. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. A big play there for L.A. 48 yards. First down, Chargers. On the give, this is Eckler. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Here's Herbert. It's complete to Williams. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Herbert. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take, Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he's out of bounds, but not before getting across the 50 to the 45.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, and he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by J.C. Jackson.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Throwing on second and long. Herbert. That is caught. It's Williams. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Palmer. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. From the 3, second and a yard. Here's Herbert. Touchdown, Chargers. Mike Williams as the first half is winding down. And the Chargers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw, it's Rodgers. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40, before being taken down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back.
Good half, good half. Let's finish these niggas off, man.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. This taken in at the goal line. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled.
He's got a man complete. Touchdown, Packers. Even later into his career now, there aren't too many guys that can.
They always let these fucking weak ass bitches get belted out by dumb shit like that, bro. Swear.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Bitch ain't got no O, but just throw that motherfucker up. Save me, man.
Now after the touchdown,
that bitch tries to do. Say that every time.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Herbert now. They'll find Everett there, complete. And some room to maneuver. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the
out the single back. You can't fade me.
A fresh set of downs here.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
All night.
Herbert on first down now.
Bro.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on.
He rolled my boy the whole route.
Up second down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing
Are you traveling?
Offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
You traveling, okay.
Williams, a man in motion right. Second and 10. Here's Herbert once more.
He still can get work.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines.
Come on, man.
Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
That was a nice grab.
Just saving that boy.
Down, right? You need that toe tap sequence there. Whatever size shoe he's wearing, probably need about a half size smaller to complete that one.
Nowhere to go for Herbert and for either team. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. On play action, now Rodgers.
That shit ain't riding, buddy. That shit ain't riding, Aaron. That shit ain't riding, Aaron. Let's ride, nigga.
Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time.
Bye-bye.
Derwin James with a pick.
Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye, nigga.
This one back. It's a pick 6
Playing with me, boy.
Charger TD. That offense trying to erase
Boy, this
that
guy
deficit,
clipped right
get
there.
a little bit closer here,
Trying to be greedy.
back into this game in the 3rd quarter. Instead, they further their disadvantage, Charles, with a pick 6.
No, you hungry, but you ain't got to be greedy, my boy.
Necessary to defend that lead. I think they looked around the huddle and said, who's going to make the big play? Who's it going to be? And the person who just ended up in the end zone with the football, he was the one that answered the bell.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines running for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Somebody coming back this way.
Chargers able to get the
No, somebody coming back this
way.
way.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Same shit.
Off the play fake to Jones.
Same shit.
Here's Rodgers.
Same shit.
And this throw incomplete.
Man, you might as well quit, bro.
Defender all over him that time.
You ain't got nothing for me.
He did a fine job.
You got nothing else to dial up. That shit dead.
And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes
hit it stupid out.
as well and think, I've got to be here right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly.
Oh, James, that was 2 of them.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you
We
wanted.
need this one, y'all.
Want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson, and that's going to be too high.
Like Callahan. Get him out of here.
Move to go for it.
See if he got some heart if he leave.
It doesn't pay off, and the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Herbert off a play.
Oh, he got.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA.
Come on, man. Roll the ball, man.
A 22-yard touchdown.
How you doing, push-up?
The Chargers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point.
Come on,
And
man.
that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Out is the kickoff
that was way
unit as
too
they
easy.
run up and send this
Come on,
one
man.
away.
Give me a good quarter, man.
And a fair catch.
Down something up this quarter for me,
successfully.
man. Get me ready for the next game.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this
That boy ain't gonna run the ball for shit,
Charles,
is he?
I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but he's got a man complete. He's gonna be shot out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
When a nigga can't do nothing, that's what they do, man. I tell you, bro. This shit be funny. This shit be so funny, bro.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers.
Give me that, Davis. Give me that, Davis.
Oh, it'll be
Take me to the house, Davis. Take me to.
Come
on, man. Yeah, get him out of here, man. Get him out of here, man. He needs some milk. Get him some milk, man. Be right back in it. We ain't waiting on nothing. I know I was playing somebody goofy as hell with their goofy ass gamer tag. I'm finna dust him off. Speak now, forever hold your peace. I don't want to hear shit in the third, fourth quarter.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the
Many
heart
face,
of Texas
guard,
and the very
goofy.
wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap
Y'all be
between
coming
the
up with this shit, man.
Chargers and the Dallas Cowboys.
Let's see if you kick it like a hoe, like 95% of the bad community. Oh, we got us one. Big Mar put a foot in that one.
DeAndre Carter now from his end zone.
Big Mar put a foot in that one.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially. So
Wait on it. Come on.
There. Herbert on the first play wants to pass it. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. Now it's Herbert. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
From the 50, here's Herbert. And tight coverage there.
Ooh,
incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense.
We covered two head ass boys.
He just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage. Able to knock that one away.
Here we go on fourth. Herbert finds the open.
Get out that shit.
Williams. And he goes
gonna stand the cover too.
Inside the 25. 27 yards, a big play there on fourth. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
To the air again, Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
That boy love that cover too.
And they're getting him involved
That boy love that cover too. I got something for you.
They just have a sense with him because he's
got it there. This cover two shit now.
They want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Come on, man. We need you to block out here, man. We need you to block out here, man.
All the way downfield, but once they get their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football.
That's how you make plays, man.
By the Chargers. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
Starting to get the sense throughout the league that more of the special teams coordinators give their guys the green light to bring the ball out because everyone wants big plays to happen. I don't know if that philosophy will hold after that error there. Turn it over that deep in their own territory.
Do guys go rogue there a lot based on feeling?
I think a lot of them just sense that they can make a play and make a huge one to help their team. And they have to have that athletic arrogance about themselves. And every...
Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown.
Bye-bye, buddy. What you gonna do? What kind of come for you, man? Fan team down.
Keenan Allen from 17 yards out. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now for the point after. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Moving backwards on 1st down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking.
But it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And he brings this one back. It's a big 6 and a Charger TD. Boy, this defense is circling early. A pick 6 there, and they are off to the races here this 1st quarter.
And, partner, when you get off to a 1st quarter lead like this, it really frees you up defensively to take some chances, really apply some heat. And that was just a tremendous play to pick that ball off and bring it back for a score.
So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw. Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16 in the Dallas 1st down. Throwing. Prescott. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers will take over here just shy of the 30. And not the 1st quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they've had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Offensive line really didn't give him any room to maneuver on that play.
Things closed pretty quickly, didn't they? And how about the wrap-up at the end of that tackle? Left no doubt there would be no additional yardage to be found.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 17-0 our score after one. So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Here's Prescott. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's fourth down. Marr able to put this one through. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing the coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Charger drive about to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, they threw the interception. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he goes diving to get as much as he can.
Oh, shit, man.
The home of the Super Bowl 52 champions.
Come on, man. Give me a fucking game right here, man.
Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one.
Oh,
between the
man,
Los
95,
Angeles
man. Don't come out with that
Chargers
bullshit,
and the
man.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Get your ass, too.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial
I'm
Field.
gonna kick your ass, too. Don't be like the last security guard, dude. Fucking around.
Ready?
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
Hurry, hurry!
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts, open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 6, that'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside.
Man, come the fuck on, man.
And they got it done.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
For some reason, you think I'm playing with his ass.
Down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
This is Smith with a grab. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Hurts. And his throw here's incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Hurts sets up to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They go back to the ground with Sanders. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 24, Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Throwing is Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Come on, James. That was the game changer right there, my boy.
Second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson.
Jesse,
and the Chargers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on for
as hard as it was for you to get down the field. Why the fuck you didn't
first and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line.
I'm about
Here's Eckler to begin the drive.
Step off, nigga.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Fucking Balfour, man.
A good gain on first. Has him set
shit
up
other
with
way.
second
Yeah.
and just a couple of inches now from the 29. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes
Oh, he come out
an
and
invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen.
He come out here playing
Room
with
in
me.
midfield, down the left sideline. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
He come out here and fucking play
No
with me,
score
bro.
after one on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. In motion left comes Williams. On first down, Justin Herbert. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. To throw on 2nd and 10. Herbert. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the Eagles will take over here just shy of the 30. That's back-to-back drives that have looked pretty good. The offense was moving the ball, but in both cases, the defense comes up with a big INT to get off the field.
How about the layers of intrigue that continue to get added as we watch this game unfold? Both offenses, they're a little bit discouraged with how their drives ended. How will each respond now and can either mount another positive series that ends in points for their team?
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Hurts throw complete here to his receiver Brown. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown, 39 yards. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. And he will get in to make it 8-0. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The Charger drive about to get going.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls at work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. And they'll send Williams in motion right. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
And this shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 13-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Herbert operating from the red zone. Got it. And this is now a 1-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Devontae Smith now from his end zone.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Now a 1st down throw complete downfield. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're like,
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers will take over here at their own 14-yard line. After the turnover, here's Herbert. And he fires one that's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Gardner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a first and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So that's the second time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here's J.K. Scott now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Here's Smith to return it. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. Pulls it in at the 13.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
From the 29, Herbert. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 35. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. This is a counter play, Eckler. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. On 2nd and 12, Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 22-yard line. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
From the 17, Herbert. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Touchdown! Austin Eckler from 17 yards out. And the Chargers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good 2nd half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So
You didn't turn this game off, man. He doo-doo. I'm fucking up my winning streak, doodoo head.
is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And off we go from Tampa.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
On play action, it's Brady. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. He completes it to Julio Jones. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want for a short gain.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Brady going to throw. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. Finding room at midfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. 38 yards.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one. And there's an example on this first possession of the game.
On first down, Brady
completes it again to Gage. And he's going to get this down near the 25. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
They will run for the first time here with White. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here's White.
Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Brady. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Bucs are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point put through by Succop, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Herbert finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. A big play there for L.A. 58 yards. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chargers. Gerald Everett from 6 yards away. And the Chargers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback. He's got a man, complete. A big play there on the catch and run. 77 yards. 7-7, our score after 1. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. White is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Charger drive about to get going. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception. I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit if they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw taken in by Evans here. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Brady gives this to White. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Brady to throw. And it's caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin. And the Bucs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point up and good by Suckum. And it's now 21-7.
is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
From his end zone, here comes Carter. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take it.
It's caught at the 10. A big play that time for Tampa Bay.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington.
Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Seattle Seahawks. Two former division rivals in the old AFC West. The Seahawks and Chargers are underway.
From the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the...
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Throwing first play is Herbert.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, L.A.
Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say they'd get tested on play number 1. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots. But that, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. On 1st and 10, Smith. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Lockett the man in motion. Back to the air. Smith on 2nd down. Deep ball for Goodwin. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years. The arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. And they'll try again here, 1st and goal after the false start. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Geno. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Seahawks. Marquise Goodwin, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And they take the lead here at 7-6. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. From the 10. The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
His 2nd catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's 2nd down. Williams, the man in motion left. From the 24, Herbert. That's caught, and it's Eckler again. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Eckler now between the tackles. To the 36-yard line, stop there.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 36, Herbert. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Now it's Herbert. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 22-yard line. Play action. It's Herbert. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. sack back at the 29. Uchenna and Wosu got the sack there. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. And they'll send Williams in motion right. After the sack on first down, Herbert trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And the Seahawks are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Geno now to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And the Chargers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on first and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, it's going to hurt on any down. But really the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on fourth down. The first three, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. First and goal and you throw the pick, not good at all.
From the 24, Herbert got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. First target, first catch, and a first down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Herbert. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Tariq Woolen puts it.